like
I
bulging.
feel
You see that?
it's like there's a little gumball stuck underneath your leg.
I have one right on my meniscus. I might have torn it. Fuck, I'm gonna cry again.
Ready?
No.
Never.
Do you have tissues for us? Because we might need it.
Might as well be prepared.
Yeah, seriously, not a lie.
I'm going to start by having you guys introduce yourselves first, and then please speak into the microphone. Are you guys ready to go? Okay, go ahead, please.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Moore.
Amy Reifert, head coach, Chicago.
I'm Caroline Olivero.
Coach, thoughts on the match?
Whew, what a match. Williams is awesome. I thought the first 15 minutes or so, they really ran at us. We were struggling to do much of anything. I think a testament to them in terms of they came out and were a little bit more composed than we were. I sort of felt like all of a sudden our team was like, oh my God, I'm playing in the finals. And we're a little jumpy. But I thought after about 20 minutes, we got our legs underneath us, and from there on out, it was just basically a brawl. A great Division III soccer game that really, I mean, so many players on that team could play at any level, Division I, II, or III, and the level of competition and the intensity and the back and forth of it. A great crowd. I mean, for a final, I'm not sure we could get much more than we did out of that. Williams is terrific. That number 16 up front gave us fits all day. I think they finished really, they had a couple chances and they finished on one, right? And we didn't quite get it done. Their goalkeeper was terrific. She made a couple big saves, and the one-on-one with Midori, she was awesome. So I think this game could have gone to anybody, and it was a really, I give tons of credit to Michelin, who's an amazing coach. Obviously, we go back a long way, and those kids played their hearts out just like ours did, and it was, I think, exactly what a final should look like. Well, I think at the beginning of the game, Williams was just on an edge that we weren't on, and that they were beating us. They were better than us for the first 20 minutes. As I said earlier, maybe part of it was nerves, but really I'd give a lot of credit to just how well Williams was playing. And then we sort of got our legs underneath us and were able to play and get a hold of the ball. We just couldn't get a hold of the ball. We kept hitting big balls, and they kept winning them and coming right back at us. And then finally, once we settled and started playing the ball into the empty spaces, because Williams comes at the ball so hard, and once we started to move the ball quickly into the backside or into the weak side, we were able to connect some passes and then not just play big balls up to Midori to run on. And that allowed us to control the tempo and really create some much more dangerous situations.
I really couldn't have asked for more. Our team put our heart out on the field today, and we competed. We competed with everything that we had, and we really we challenged Williams. We had the ball. Our midfield pressed amazingly. Mia Calamari, Jenna McKinney, Maddie DeVoe. we pressed them and we pressed them and we won the ball and we got it down and we were able to combine throughout the midfield and up into the final third and really, get our chances. So I really don't know what else they could have given today because we gave it our all, and I'm so proud.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, both teams were at each other's throats in each other's boxes so often, and honestly, it just came down to eventually someone was going to put it away. And so when they did, I think the rest of us thought we have just as much of an opportunity to come back at them, and we came back with at least three 1v1s with the keeper, which like we so desperately wanted to make. And up until the last 10 seconds of the game, I thought we were going to get one. And I think everyone on the field thought that as well. Everyone from the bench thought that and was cheering for that. And so I don't think we were disheartened. I think we were only further motivated. And so it's tough the way it finished, but honestly, I couldn't be more proud or happy with the way that the team fought it out to the very end. Don't cry.
I'm gonna cry. um, what I said to our team at the end was that today's loss wasn't going to be what defined us. What we did to get here, in terms of who we are as a group, and how much these women care about one another, and what that care looks like in terms of how much they're willing to sacrifice and give to one another, is just remarkable. I mean, this journey has been amazing. Our leadership, Kelsey, Caroline, and Mia, is just so remarkable. And they took a hold of this team, and they from day one, before we even got here, they started creating a culture and instilling leadership and how things were going to be done and what our standards look like. And it's easy to talk the talk in August, right? But what is so impressive about this group is that they consistently lived it in everything that they did, and they consistently demanded it of everyone around them, which is not easy being in college. And so for me, the leadership, how much this meant to all of our fourth years, right? Our 5 fourth years, and the trickle down effect of that was just remarkable. And so this journey has been just so awesome. And our group is, I'll let these guys speak a little bit about how they felt about the journey, but this is what it's supposed to be. There's no doubt that this group of women is going to walk away as seniors feeling like they have established something really special. And the rest of them are going to take the next step in thinking about how to maintain it, how to better it, how to create that culture again and again and again.
Sure. So, like Coach said, I mean, we started before preseason in defining, what our standards were going to be and what we wanted from this season. And starting, back then, we had this vision, and we came close. We came close to that vision, and all the way coming up to today, I mean everyone, and I mean everyone on our team, including, Coach, Megan, everyone was on board and believed in us. And that is something that is so incredible and so special. And I really, this group of women, this group of people is one that is just, I can't even put into words how special they are and how grateful I am to have been a part of it.
Well, I mean, after the 24-hour to year-long mourning period, I think I will take away just how much I have grown in the love of the game in a way that I didn't think was possible. I showed up to play D3 soccer because I wanted to excel in academics, but I would never give up soccer for anything, and so I had to be there. I never thought that I could love it any more than I did when I stepped on the field my first year. But the group of women and the coaching and guidance that I've been given over these past 4 years has really given me a whole new appreciation for what it means to be a great teammate. And it's a tone that I hope was set and will continue to thrive at the University of Chicago even after we're gone. And so I hope to be back in wherever the Final Four is next year to cheer on this group because I think they've also gained a lot of the same things that I have.
Just, you never get to this place, you never achieve at this level without a tremendous amount of support in terms of my assistants, our team, our athletic department, the number of our colleagues who traveled. I mean, this journey is so special because it's shared with so many people. The men's program, who changed to a late flight so that they could stay and watch us play, and certainly they were heard. I think it's just what we have is so amazing at so many different levels, and I'm so grateful for the support, the love, the team that we have.
NCAA, Greensboro, Blue TV, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, appreciate it.
Yeah. Ladies, you want the water to be ready?
Olivia Barnhill.
Natasha Albanese.
Michelin Pinard.
Evan Gancedo.
Whew. Chris.
Coach, second national championship in 3 years. I know we talked about how long you waited for the first one, but this one came much quicker. And how does it feel, and what does this team demonstrate to you in the area?
Yeah. Not a lot of words, not a lot of processing right now. I guess the word that comes to mind is I'm just so proud. So proud of the soccer that they played, but more importantly, the grit and the toughness that they showed and the togetherness. They just fought. That team was good, and they were dangerous, and they stayed. I felt like our women stayed together. They stayed the course. It was just incredible. So I think no matter what happened today, I was going to leave proud. I think I am just in awe right now of what happened out there and what these women did together. And I'm super sad about seeing these guys play for the last time, because what they did for this program is incredible. The level of play that they envisioned and created was a lot of fun to coach, and I'm going to miss them.
We talked about when you came to Williams. I'm sure you must have envisioned winning a national title. Did you envision winning two times here? And what's the second one like competitively?
Yeah, I think every year we kind of have the goal of getting, to the Final Four in the first place, and then hopefully advancing to national championship. And to be able to achieve that first goal 3 out of the 4 years, I mean, definitely did not expect that coming in, but it's just a testament to, the leadership that we've had and the work ethic and just kind of the team spirit that we've always created. And then winning, yeah, it's a pretty special feeling. You always play good teams in the Final Four, so it's, could go either way. But, yeah, again, I think it's a testament to the work ethic and just the team spirit that we have, that we're able to come through with the win two of the last 3 times.
Evan, I know we talked early in the season about being a captain of this team and how different it was than the last year you weren't, but how that additional role kind of adds to what the experience is. But leaving here, this class, you and Tasha, the 4 seniors have won more than anybody else in the history of the program, 2 national titles, 4 of the appearances, so on. What did you think made this particular senior class special and able to raise the level of this program, which has already been
Yeah, I mean, I think just going back to what Tosh said, we've been fortunate to have really amazing leadership in our previous 3 years, and then this year was, it's our time to fill those shoes, and huge shoes to fill. But going in, we had our vision. We really together met and knew exactly what we wanted to create, and every single member of this team was so influential in creating that. So I think we did a good job as a senior class, but also it took everyone to create this, and I don't want to forget about the Frosh, sophomores, juniors, just everyone. I'm so proud of this entire team, because no single person would have been able to, do this on their own, definitely.
Tasha, can you talk a little bit about the goal and kind of describe the play to us?
Yeah, Natalie played a great through ball, and then it was Allison Liu and I running towards it, and I called her off, which was a bold move considering she's definitely the best finisher on the team. And then, so after that, I was like, oh, I better score if I called Allison Liu off the ball. So yeah, happy I managed to put that away.
There was a lot of time left in the game, Olivia, when you guys were up 1-0. Obviously, they turned on the Jets as teams do when they fall behind. Could you just talk about kind of you had 3 1v1 stops today, which is impressive. One is impressive in that one. You had 3. Can you just talk about what you saw, but also how how they were attacking and how you guys were kind of able to support their attack?
Yeah, I mean, we saw in the first half that they were able to turn it on and come at us. So we huddled up after the goal and we got together and said there's 30 or so minutes left, and this game is far from over, and we need to be ready for anything that comes to us. And I think we went into those last 30 minutes with that mentality, just throwing our body to anything, just working so hard to do that. I think we did that. I mean, everyone worked harder than I've ever seen anyone work, so that was just incredible. And without that work ethic, I don't think we could have stopped a team like Chicago, who just, I mean, they're really incredible on the ball and off the ball. So I'm really impressed with everyone.
Abby, can you just talk about a little bit about kind of staying organized? I know that probably at moments in those last 30 minutes you didn't feel organized, but staying organized enough to keep them off the scoreboard and win the game.
Yeah, I mean, they're really threatening. They have some really talented players that we knew we had to account for, and then actually in the game realized we definitely had to account for. Luckily, throughout the season, we focused so much on communication, and even when things go wrong and maybe that slip ball does go in behind, we are confident in Liv and know that if she's going to save it, we need to be the first to the second ball at the very least. So just all those little things that we've practiced throughout the season. Yeah, and then as Liv said, you can talk all you want, but ultimately it's going to be hard work and throwing your body and sacrificing, and everyone on our team did that, and it worked out in our favor, so happy with that.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there's a few things. First, it's having Olivia Barnhill in your goal, and Danny Sim organizing your back line and stepping, but just it's what Evan said. It's just the collective team approach defensively. We were trying to defend as high as we could on the field throughout the weekend to prevent them from getting into our back third, because we saw what they could do when they got into our back third. So, I think it was just a collective buy-in of what we were trying to do, and we were going to do it together, and the ability to get pressure on the ball, get cover, get good cover everywhere, and then ask Liv to come up with some big saves. So, yeah, it's been what's been really enjoyable about this weekend is we didn't introduce anything new this weekend. It wasn't like we came up with some new plan to play these two amazing teams. We'd been working on this every day since day one, and so it was a build-up, and that felt really good as a coach. I wasn't going into this weekend anxious, nervous, because I thought we had a good game plan, and I thought these guys, the team was able to execute it, and they showed that against two very, very good teams. Couldn't be more proud. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's a really good team who's down one goal in the last 10 minutes of a national championship game. I think that's what it probably looks like. I think if we could all play that last 10 minutes over again, I think we could have done a slightly better job in our middle third, taking care of the ball and keeping it, and not panicking in these little moments. But yeah, I think that would have that's how we'd probably try to redo it if we had the chance.
Sure. Yeah, I think one of the strengths of our team has always been our depth. So, if you're not starting a game, that doesn't mean you're not playing, and even if you're not playing, that doesn't mean you're not contributing. So I think everybody on our team has a really good attitude about, not focusing on individual play time and just knowing that you'll always get a chance, and when you do get the chance, everybody's kind of supporting you and behind you. So I don't think it was ever really an issue about playtime or start time. Just kind of happens the way it happens, and yeah, you kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. I'd like to add to that actually, because what she's not mentioning is she actually had a great start to her first year, really got comfortable, and then she tore ACL midway through, and so that's why her first year looked the way she did. And then through the next 2 years, she was playing a role that I asked her to play, that it was out wide instead of up top, and she was doing that because the team needed her to. But in her heart, she kind of, and we wanted her in a forward role, and when she got that chance to do that at the end of last year, she ran with it, and she's unbelievable. Got to this point today, creating this moment for us.
NCAA, Greensboro, and UNCG. Congratulations on your national championship.
Thank you very much.